What's going on YouTube? This your boy Askin back at you on another video. And today I want to do my recap on The Flash, Season 6, Episode 4. This is a sad episode. This was a sad episode. I mean, because you got Barry, you know, trying to get everybody prepared for when when he's gone. And they're going to have to be without him. Cisco went all out for him and got him that dark matter cure or whatever it was. Now that's a true friend right there. You ain't gonna find nobody that's gonna, you know, go to the ends of the world and do stuff like that for you. Cause people in this world ain't nothing. They ain't gonna go to all the ends of the world for you. If you dying, hey, so be it. Hey, you spend your last days on there. They gonna spend their last days on. They gonna spend as much time as they can with you, as long as you on this earth. But ain't nobody going all out for you to, keep you alive. You got Iris and Ralph, Iris done went and, dug up, some information for Ralph for this case he been working on since last summer. And he looked at her when she came to his office and she said she had, dug up some evidence or, some clues on this case he had been working on since last summer. She gave it to him and he looked at it, he was like cool and threw it on his desk and she was like, that's it, that's all you gotta say. Well, that's how she was looking. He was like, is there anything else? She was like, no. And she said, I guess I'll see you later. Then you got Joe, and Barry, they breaking down, pouring out their emotions, telling each other how they feel about each other. And Joe's life, if it wasn't for Barry, um, the city wouldn't be like it is. Not in a bad way. He was saying that he done saved more lives than Central City Police Department have all in one. And Barry, you had him. He said if it weren't for Joe, he wouldn't never became the Flash. He said and he took him in when he was a little child. He said and Joe was like, you done so much good, in this city. Why do you have to die? Why does it have to be you? He said it don't make sense. It's not right. And I mean, it's just a sad episode. It really is. And you got, like I said, you got Cecile, and she was reading Joe's mind. I think it was. I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking it was about Barry. He's supposed to be vanishing in Christ. He got to die in order for the world to live and all that. In order for everybody else to live. Like I said, Cisco, he's a true friend. Like I said, he wasn't having it. He said he gonna find a way to save Barry so he won't have to die. So he wanted to sacrifice himself in order for them to live. Cause he said, remember the last episode, Barry said that in the I think the little vision he had or whatever, they put the little helmet on him and he went into I think it was the Speed Force or something like that he went into. And he said he's seen billions of lives, vanishing. And in order for him to, in order for the world to be saved, he had to die. So I mean, it's a sad episode. It was a sad episode, and then you got they trying to, save Ramsey, because he got that dark matter. He done inject that dark matter inside him, to where he thinking in order to live, he got to keep feeding on people, and uh, uh um once he get hungry again, he gonna keep feeding again. They gonna kill more people just to stay alive. That ain't the way to do it. You got to do it the right way. I mean, he said that stuff that Barry gave him didn't work. So he's saying that so basically he's saying that in order for him to live, he gotta keep killing people and basically feasting off their fear and their blood and stuff like that. But I mean, like I said, it's a sad episode, man. I hope they find a key. I hope they find a way to stop this. Because like I said, they've been fighting with this thing since episode one, not season one, since episode one. And I just pray that they find something, find some way to stop all this from happening. Also stop Ramsey and also stop this crisis from coming. Well, from Barry dying anyway, and from all these billions of lives being taken away. But I mean, anyway, we just have to stay tuned for next week's episode. And next week's episode, Cisco, I think like I said, I think they say he's sleepwalking, and I think while he's sleepwalking, his vibe powers are coming back because he used to be a metahuman last season, so he kind of asked Caitlin to take away his powers. He want to be Cisco, and he want to live a life of Cisco, not vibe or whatever. I forgot what it was. But yeah, anyway, that's my recap on the Flash season 6, episode 4. Man, I hope things can pull through for him. I really do, because I don't want to see the season end, on a bad note. I hope there is a season 7. Well, because if Barry vanishes in this season, they can forget about the Flash. They can just cancel it as season 6, because if he dies in this season, then there's no more Flash. Because he's the main reason we watch the Flash. He's the main character in the show. That's why they call it the Flash, because he is the Flash. Without no Flash, there's no show. So that's my recap on the Flash season 6, episode 4. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I don't know if y'all got anything out of it, but I'm still kind of getting the feeling of doing recaps and reviews on TV shows and other stuff like that. So I'll see y'all in the next video, and y'all be blessed. Peace.